We are in Socrates. So basically, we are in Socrates. We have completed something called as epistemology in the previous episode. This episode is about dialectics. I am linking these because you don't get confused at one point of time thinking that you missed one video or two videos in the playlist. Chalo, anyhow, dialectics. Many of you know, if you have started from the beginning of Socrates, it is questioning or inquiry. It is questioning or inquiry. What is questioning or inquiry? The ultimate aim of dialectics: you get a reason, and reason gives you knowledge. Knowledge is unique. This is what the ultimate aim of Socrates. Sorry, you might not have seen that. Anyhow, till then, Sophists taught rhetorics. Rhetorics, as I told you, these are the three main points you can mention anywhere in rhetorics. First aim is to win arguments, and then long one-sided narratives, and then crowds in the assembly. Influence crowds in the assembly. That is what they want. So now Socrates is telling that don't do rhetorics, don't believe in rhetorics. To the people he is saying that in the markets, that don't believe in rhetorics, believe in dialectics or believe in Elenchus. What is Elenchus? Elenchus is nothing but you logically say something no to something. Logically, with a reason, you have to say no to somebody with a reason. See, for example, someone says sun rises in the west, then you say that no, that guy have already taken the everyday data, and then every day he was seeing and noting down in a book, and that book shows that is the reason that book shows that sun rises in the east every time. That is how Elenchus works. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit cold and all. So let's start with the dialectics. I will continue with the dialectics with this topic which I have written, because if I start to tell about dialectics, I'll talk about 1 hour. So let me restrict myself with this. So dialectics is a cooperative two or multi-sided dialogue involving a series of questions and answers. As I told you, it's more or like a debate. Multiple people will be talking to you, and you will be talking to multiple people. You will get a particular synthesis with this. What is synthesis? I'll talk about synthesis very soon. Ultimate aim is not to win. Ultimate aim ultimate aim of rhetorics is to win. They don't want about truth position. They don't want whether truth is real knowledge or not. They want to win. But here ultimate aim is not to win. Aram se baitho, happily you sit somewhere, two three people talk about something, put reasons, say what is this, what is this, what is this. We are going to see an example, very good example in Plato, I think so. We'll see about that. This thing happens in dialectics. The aim is to expose ignorance and person's doxa. When five, six people put their doxa, one one common thing comes out is episteme. This is one good definition of episteme which I crafted just now. Five, six people will sit together, and they will be saying their doxas. They will be talking about their doxas, and then all these doxas will have something in common, or some synthesis will come out of this. That is episteme, eventually leading to intellectual humility and eventual realization of episteme. As I told you, eventual realization of episteme. Dialectics provided a rational, logical truth, contrasting sharply with emotional manipulation of rhetorics. This is what happened when dialectics suggested by Socrates in the market. He is saying that we'll go to market, sit, have chai, aram se, happily we'll sit, three, four people. Chalo, I'll say that sun rises in the west, he'll say sun rises in the north, he'll say sun rises in the south, one guy will say sun rises in the east. Then we'll get a reason, the booklet, and then we'll see that acha, every day is sun rising in the east, so the episteme is sun rises in the east. It still remains foundation of critical thinking and rational debate. Yes, of course, even today people will be towards the side who debates with a reason, right? If there is a debate going on and you're seeing it, you're watching Big Boss, and then if someone is talking rubbish and they want to influence people emotionally, and there is one guy who is talking with reason, then who will you support? Who will you vote in the weekend? You will vote for rational guy. Who you will vote for? The reason guy. So now an argument is not a contest of power but a contest of truth. This is written in Plato's Apology. Plato's Apology is a letter or a book written by Plato. He said that an argument is not a contest for power. Argument was never about contesting for power, not about winning. It's about contest of truth. It is about getting the ultimate synthesis out of the particular discussion. Result of the discussion should be episteme. That is what the ultimate aim of the dialectics. Now let's see what is dialectics versus rhetorics. This dialectics versus rhetorics is the only table more than enough to understand everything. Even though if you have a little bit confusion somewhere, you will understand in this dialectics versus rhetorics. So let's start with the dialectics. As I told you, primary aim is to discover truth, clarify concepts, resolve contradictions through reasonable argument. Reason is very much important here. Reasonable argument. And then whereas rhetorics persuade audience to accept a specific viewpoint, which is doxa, belief or course of action. Say that whatever we have done till now for you, we have left our families, we have done this thing, we have done that thing, why don't you believe this? These are the emotional sentiments or emotional persuasion of audience will be done in rhetorics. And if it is for the control of the state, think how bad they will be. They will be much badder than today's politics. Worse than today's politics. Because that time the only time pass people will have is politics. What is the method then? Collaborative structured dialogue. You have to be collaborative, you have to be cooperative. It's not like you say something random. Whatever you say should have reason behind it. And then testing premises of logical consistency. Logical consistency should be there, should have a reason. That is what the method employed in dialectics. And then here, continuous discourse employing pervasive appeals, continuously oppose, continuously say that I have done these things, you have done that thing, why don't you believe me? I am the very uh, very close to, I am very close to God. So I am I myself is a god. Something like that you say. It is timeless. You keep on appealing people that you believe in me, you get this, and use philosophy, use multiple emotions, you do anything. But the ultimate aim is to win the argument and gain the people's trust, influence people. That is what rhetorics mean. So what is truth? Committed to truth, argument follows, and evidence or logic which is universal. Evidence or logic should be universal. Whoever wrote the book will that guy knows the reason. So argument, even though if the truth if the truth is wrong, if the synthesis is wrong, then you have to again go for dialectics. Synthesis is without reason, then you have to again go for dialectics. And the truth will be unique, that will never change. Truth changes person to person, use it to achieve for persuasion. So one king will say that sun rises in the east, the other king will say that sun rises in the west. So it is waste of time. Now we are going with the audience. Typically small, engaged group of participants debating with each other. Basically audience in the sense here, whoever is doing dialectics, they are the audience. And here there are speeches, essays, language, literature. There is town halls, they used to call people, they used to persuade. You imagine that in your brain, you will get it. That big it is rhetorics. So I'll give an example here. As I told you, I was using that from the beginning of Socrates. So human 1 says that sun rises every day. Human 2 says that sun rises every night. Now the logic applied, evidence checked whether sun rises in the night or sun rises in the morning. So the sun rises in every day is result. So now here I'll tell you one more thing. This is called thesis. This is called antithesis. This is called synthesis. So we are synthesizing something. Here we have only two people, but there will be 50, 60 people also sometimes, 70, 80 people also. It is small group in the beginning, but later it became very big. So now what rhetoric is, for example, one person will have some kind of a doxa, will have an opinion like I lived for 200 years. It is his opinion. He want to influence a group of people. He'll call everybody to hall, and then there will be groups of people here sitting, and then he will use rhetorics. He will say that I am God, so I lived for 200 years. So everybody in the group will believe that particular thing. He will persuade them emotionally. He will persuade them using multiple methods, voice modulation, or using philosophy, using essays, or using print papers, and many times even not town hall, sometimes print papers, essays, whatever it is possible, they'll persuade using them. In the next video we are going to talk about arity. What is arity, and then what is care of soul, pursuit of virtue, everything we're going to talk in the next episode. I hope you understood this episode in the dialectics. This is very main concept of Socrates and also Plato. We are going to extend the dialectics concept in Plato also, and we are going to see how Plato have explained much more into dialectics. We are going to talk this about this there also, but this is the basic you have to understand as of now. I hope you got everything, and if you have got, please like the video and share it with your friends. I'll meet you in the next episode. Have a nice day.